Woohoo! You got your first teaching job. I'm so excited for you. Now what? What are you gonna do? Let's talk about what you can do right now. So maybe it's April, May, June. Maybe you have a whole summer ahead of you to plan your first year of teaching. Maybe it's August and first year teacher planning recruitment stuff starts tomorrow. What does that look like for you? Let's talk about it. Hey, my name is Ashley, aka Senorita Spanish, where we provide easy to use resources to save you time and energy while you're lesson planning and planning your first year of teaching. I'm so excited for you. If we haven't met before, I just want to make sure that you know that links to everything that I mentioned are going to be down in the description box below. First year teaching, first teaching job, you got the position, you got the contract, you're signed. Now what? I don't know if you're anything like me. When I first got my position, I was so excited. So excited. I just was like, okay, I need this, I need this, I need this. Stop. Give it a second. Don't go shopping. Just hold on, because what does your classroom look like? Do you have a classroom? Do you know the answer to these questions? Because if the answer is, I'm not sure, do not go buy stuff for your room, okay? Spend that money on your student loans. Just trust me. Instead, if you have time before the school year starts and you're like, what should I do? How can I get ready? I know that when the school year starts, I'm gonna be crazy busy. Contact the school. Ask them, who can I talk to get the curriculum and materials I'll be teaching this year? And then get everything you can. If they have a textbook, send all of them to you or offer to come by and pick them up. Any pacing guides, any scope and sequence, tests. Like if you have district tests that you're going to be using, ask for copies of all the things. Everything that you can. So if you get sent a scope and sequence and a pacing guide and all of that stuff, awesome. Read it. Read it all. And if they sent you a textbook that's going to go with that, cool. Look at those two things and how they fit together. If you're part of a department and they're like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll send you all the things, listen to them, but also still read all that information. Because yes, sometimes departments are super awesome about sharing literally like every single slide and activity they do that could possibly exist, which is amazing, by the way. But sometimes you guys just have different teaching styles, and that's fine. You can use that as a jumping point. But if you've read all that curriculum information ahead of time, you at least know, okay, where are we going, about when are we going to get there? Having all that information at least scanned through so you have a general idea of where you're going is going to be helpful. Now, sometimes you reach out and you're like, cool, send me all of the information you have. And they're like, yeah, you're going to teach Spanish 1, Spanish 2. And you're like, that was everything? Like, that's it? And they're like, yeah, that's cool. See you in August. And you're like, that's not a lot of information. If you're in that scenario and you have no materials provided to you at all, the next question is, what funds do I have and what power do I have for purchasing curriculum and materials? And can you give me a budget? Because then you can spend the next, however much time you have to prepare, shopping and perusing and checking things out. Again, do not click buy yet, right? Do not click buy on anything because you're just looking. And sometimes you might try something and then be like, oh, I hated this. So you don't want to spend your whole budget for the next 3 years on something and then find out this doesn't work for me in my scenario, or it doesn't work for my teaching style, or whatever it is. So just do some research. And if they come back to you and they're like, yeah, you're teaching Spanish 1 and 2 and you have no funds and you're not doing anything with any curriculum because the last teacher spent the money and we don't have any money, and also we don't know where those materials went. If that is the case, then you're going to want to start looking at what can you do? What can you teach? And I do have a couple of videos that will be helpful for you if you are in that scenario and you're like, I literally don't know what to teach. Then I would check out my first month of teaching video just as a step-by-step. It's several weeks all broken down for you so you can kind of get an idea. And then I do also share where I like to go next, just so that can kind of help you pencil in where you're headed. You can check out that video here on the screen, or I will also link it for you in the description box below. But that video has a great step-by-step walkthrough for what to do with your first month, which will kind of give you some breathing room and help you kind of get a feel for how your classes are going, what's your pacing like, all of that sort of stuff, and then you can decide what to do from there. I'm not even going to give you any more specific recommendations for the rest of the year if that's the scenario, because I gave detailed recommendations in that first month of teaching video for what to do the first month, and then also what I would do afterwards. So that's what I would check out next. As always, if you have any questions, if you need anything, make sure you leave me a comment. I'm so happy to help. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.